Hey, everybody, come on in, come on in, so we can get started on this review of Power Season 6, Episode 11. And I honestly need, not want, but need to hear your feedback on this episode. Lord have mercy. It was a good episode, but it definitely wasn't what I was suspecting for this episode. So I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about the episode and let me know if some of the things that happened was what you suspected, or if some of the things that happened was not what you suspected, and your thoughts on the next episode. Tell me what you think might happen in the coming episodes. First thing first. First thing first. Regarding Power, like, it's Ghost dead, y'all. I can't. For one, I can't believe Dre. I can't believe they got Dre. I cannot believe they got Dre. I can't believe how they got Dre. It was like so crazy. I really thought that I don't know. I thought that maybe Ghost would be the one to get him. But I mean, he did tell, Spanky and Two Bit that he had them if they were to kill Dre while he was in jail, while he was locked up, then he would take care of their families financially while they were locked up. I thought maybe Ghost would get him, even though he told Spanky and Two Bit to kill him. But I didn't think they was going to be able to get it done, being that Dre is a very busy man. Like, the man, he gets harassed, he gets interrogated, he goes to jail, he gets out of jail, he gets harassed, he gets interrogated, he kills people, he snitches. He goes back to jail. He gets out again. I'm like, I ain't never seen nobody go to jail and get out of jail so many times in my life. But that tells you how conniving Dre is. He's a total snitch. He's a total snitch. He's a low down, dirty snake. And I do believe he got exactly what was coming to him. So, it is what it is. But as far as Rodriguez, okay, now Rodriguez, I have to say she's really good at what she does, because to make these goons, these drug dealers, these murderers snitch like that, like she's really pretty convincing. Dre, now he had made a lot of deals with a lot of people. He had made a lot of deals with a lot of people. He had made a deal with Tate. He had made a deal with Ghost. He had made a deal with Tosh. He had made a deal with Rodriguez. He had made a deal with Sax. He had made a deal with Tariq. He made deals with a lot of people. And I think and y'all might agree, if he would have just got the heck out of Dodge as soon as he got his daughter back, just got the heck out of Dodge, he probably wouldn't have got burnt up in the pit. He probably wouldn't have got burnt up in the box, okay. So when he first, let me back up a little. And please feel free to comment in the chat. Please feel free to comment in the chat about anything I'm talking about, or give your opinions on anything that I'm talking about. Please feel free. Now, okay. We know Dre, like, I want to say last season, but it wasn't last season. It was like before the intermission. Dre, he had killed BG. He killed Tommy's driver, his right-hand man. Out of all the men who worked with Tommy or worked for Tommy, BG was like his man, his bro. Probably not as close to him as Ghost was, but, he was like the next man, as close to him as Ghost. And so we know Dre had killed him. Tommy, he still didn't even have any idea that he killed him until, Two Bit and them got locked up. And he was upset, because they didn't tell him, who really killed Dre. Who killed his boy. He had no idea. Matter of fact, he thought that he possibly was the snitch. He really thought, because he was like, I ain't seen BG, I ain't seen Grimace in a while. Have y'all heard from him? I can't, he couldn't believe it, of course, that he could have possibly been the snitch. But they finally told him why they was locked up when they were calling him to get some assistance. That BG was killed. Dre took him out, and we think Dre is also the same person who snitched, on the warehouse. And Dre, he did snitch. He did snitch, but Tommy had no idea that BG was dead. He had no idea. And now, he can't even get revenge for that because, Dre is dead now, so he can't even get revenge for that. And, but then again, this can be a little tricky situation right here. Like, as far as Ghost, some people think that Ghost situation, because I did like a little survey earlier, and some people was like, oh, Ghost ain't dead, it was all a dream, and some people like, oh, such and such killed him, such and such shot him, but it wasn't a dream, it really happened. Somebody shot him, but they, nobody really knows who shot him. Dre was actually the one to shoot him. To find out that he was shot. He found that out first. But was he really shot? Was he really shot? Like, we didn't see no body. All we heard was a gunshot. For all we know, Ghost, he could have been watching the cameras, because remember, before the season, took a break, remember Ghost was standing up at the top, the stairway or over the banister of his club, and he was looking down, and next thing we know, he had got shot, and it showed him falling down in slow motion. But before that, it had showed all them people, every single one of them, walking up towards Truth. So tonight, we only see Dre walk up to Truth. So this is what I'm thinking, that each episode from here on out is going to show a different scene, a different perspective of each person coming up to the club. Like, you saw how Angela, after she had made the deal with Spank, after she had made the deal with him, which I think he is going to regret that. I think he is going to regret that. Man, they know snitches get stitches. Like, how you gonna snitch? How you gonna snitch? And y'all literally just burnt up Dre alive if he's dead. And so, I don't know. Dre could be dead, but that fire, they put that gasoline in there and they lit his fire, and they put the towels underneath, the wet towels, to keep the smoke concealed into the cell. But the way they keep doing stuff on this show, the producers, they really, really good. I'm really enjoying the work that these producers are putting out, even though I'm kind of upset because we didn't find out what the heck happened in this episode. I was all the way turned up to find out who shot Ghost, to find out if it was all a dream, to find out if Ghost is dead, if Ghost is alive. I was turned up. To find that out. And we didn't find that out, but we definitely know that Dre did not kill Ghost. We know that part. When he walked up to the club to go inside to kill Ghost after his girlfriend Tina was like, no, let's leave. We got to go to Vegas. We got to go see my sister. We got to go live with her. And she wants you to, work at the blackjack table at the casino. He wasn't feeling that. He was not feeling that. He wasn't. But, after she kept on getting upset and more stuff kept happening, he gets shot. He didn't die. So, okay, we got another chance to move to Vegas. Please, Ray, let's move to Vegas. Then she threatened to take the daughter. She threatened to take Heaven. He must have flipped the script. I thought he was going to smack the taste out of her mouth or whoop her up in that apartment of theirs. But anyway, so he finally agreed to, okay, let's go out of town. Let's move out of town. And then, Dre, I would have never known he had a conscience. I would have never known he had a conscience because he's such a snake. And when he had got all that money from Tate, the deal he made with Tate was, first of all, Tate was like, I got some dirt. Dre was like, I got some dirt on Ghost. I know that his son, Tariq, killed Ray Ray. Ray Ray. Can't forget about Ray Ray. Y'all know Ray Ray. Raymond Jones. He's the undercover cop. He's the one that killed Ghost's daughter, Tariq's sister. And Tariq got revenge and killed Ray Ray. So he was like, I got some dirt on Ghost, and this will take him. So, this will keep him from running, as lieutenant governor with, what's her name? I can't remember the other lady's name. I'll get back to that. Lorette Walsh. He was like, this information will keep him from becoming a lieutenant governor and running with her in the campaign, and maybe possibly that'll give you a chance to win. So he's like, all I need is some new plates for a car, and also some new identification for him and his girlfriend Tina. And I'm on 10, y'all. I'm on 10. I have been waiting for this to come on. When I say I've been waiting to come for this show to come back on, and then I didn't quite get what I thought I was gonna get out of tonight's episode. But oh well, it is what it is. So anyway, Dre was like, if you get us that, then I'll give you the dirt on Ghost. But Tate was like, well, how about this? I do you one better. I give you $150K. I'll give you $150K plus a pair of license plates for your car. Plus, I'll give you some new identification for you and your girl so that y'all can go and move out of town to Vegas, and you can start working at the blackjack table and take your daughter. You can raise her in a better life and woo 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 woo. But man, Dre messed this all up. He has so many opportunities to just leave town, and he has so many chances to get out, but he's so doggone greedy. Like, he went to his mom to get some money. He ended up stealing her jewels. That was crazy too. Now we haven't seen Dre's mother. We got a chance to see Dre's mother, and she was not at all what I suspected. I suspected that maybe she was a little bit street, maybe a little bit hood, just because of the way he is. Like, I ain't saying like gangster mama or nothing like that, but I did think that she, wasn't so I don't know, religified. She's one of those crazy psycho Christians, the ones that every time you do something wrong, no matter what it is, if you're not walking that holy walk, if you ain't in church every day and read your Bible, if you ain't living the standard that they think that you should live, then they chastising you every single chance they get. Oh, somebody just texted me. Oh, my cousin is watching. Hey, my cousin is watching my review. Make sure you comment in the chat if you want. Anyway, what you say, Virgo? You said, I thought he was going. Man, Virgo, I said that at the beginning. I thought he was, Jesus. I was like, don't kill your mama, boy. I was like, please don't kill your mammy. But you know what? The way that she was talking to him and that look in her eyes, I swear, for her to be so Christian, she had an evil look that matched his. Like, they both had that evil look in their eyes. I'm like, you just him with a doggone Bible. How you gonna talk about him? You is him, but with a Bible. That's all you is. I thought he was gonna kill her too. And I was like, man, when he took that gun and snatched that gun and pulled that gun on her and pointed it dead at her forehead, I just knew Mama was gone. Mama was gone. But he let her live. He let her live. But how about the scene when he was in jail? Okay, like, how many times did he go to jail this episode? The last time when he went to jail and she showed up to visit him with his daughter and with his girlfriend, Tina. Did y'all have the feeling that she knew that he wasn't coming home? Like, did y'all have that feeling? Because I knew something was up when she kept saying to the daughter, tell your daddy goodbye. It was just the way she was saying it, like, tell your daddy goodbye. Like, she was like emphasizing goodbye. And then on top of that, when she told him, I'm gonna make sure that I raise your daughter to turn out to be a better person, way better than you was. Like, I think he knew, like, he had some kind of sense that something was going to happen. So when he got back and went back, I think it was in the where they were eating at in the jail, where they were eating at in the food hall, chow hall, whatever they call it. He saw Two-Bit and he saw Spanky, and he already know they up to something because he saw them earlier when he came to jail the first time this episode, because Dre had been in jail a lot. But this episode, when he went to jail the first time, he saw them, passing a shank around. So he knew that they were out to get him. So this time he purposely went in there, started a fight with some Hispanic looking guy, took some food off of his plate. He took his biscuit. That reminded me of that movie Life. But anyway, you ain't gonna take my biscuit. But anyway, he took his biscuit, dude got up and they started fighting. Next thing you know, Dre is in the hole. So I'm thinking, okay, he's safe this time. Man, I did not expect that they was going to light his arse up. They lit Dre up in that cell. But again, is he really dead? Is he really dead? The producers could be putting a spin on this. They could be putting a twist on this like they always do. So y'all let me know if y'all think that he's dead. Do y'all think Dre is really dead? I kind of do think he might be dead, but you never know. Like Ghost. Is Ghost dead? I don't think Ghost is dead. But now I'm not even sure that he even got shot because Dre never saw anything. When he walked up to Truth, when he got to the door, he pulled his gun out and he was going to go in there and he was going to bust the cap and Ghost. Because of the simple fact, again, like I was saying earlier, I didn't think he had a conscience, but he has a conscience. And even though his girlfriend Tina was like, no, we ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do no work for Tate. Just turn around, just leave. Let's just go to Vegas. Let's take the $150,000 and run. But I don't know if Dre was more of like, okay, Tate gave me $150K. He gave us some new plates. He gave us some new identification. We can easily leave the state, go down to Vegas, start a whole new life over. I don't think it was more of that part. Like, if he didn't do what Tate said, like Tate threatened, I know your plate number. I know your brand new name. I know where you're going. I can find you. I can send people after you and find you. I don't think it was more of that. I think it was more of, finally, it was like the street code just hit Dre, and he was like, hold up, babe. I know we want to get out of town, and I know you don't want me to do any more dirt, but I have to do this. I think it was because he had to do it. Like, he had to make sure Ghost was dead. He had to. So that's why he turned around and busted a 360 in the middle of the street and did a U-turn and went back to Ghost's hotel. He went back to his hotel, not to his hotel. He went to Truth to kill him. But then when he got there, he heard the gunshot. Pow! And I'm like, okay, who in there? Who in there with Ghost? Who? But then I'm thinking, what if Ghost was watching through the cameras and saw him approach, saw him pull out the gun, and he popped the bullet himself? He shot the gun himself to make it seem like somebody was inside of Truth and make it seem like he was dead. I don't know. I think this is all... I really think it's I don't know. I kind of think Rodriguez, or I don't know. I just can't imagine Ghost being dead. I can't imagine it. I just can't. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know how y'all feel about it. If y'all think Ghost is really dead. But what I was saying earlier was how this episode mainly focused on Dre out to kill Ghost. Now remember, before the season took a break, it was Paz, Sax, Tate, Dre, who else? Tasha, Tariq, is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, I think that was it. Tommy. Yeah, that was the show. Them looked like they were walking the truth. It looked like they all was walking to truth, and it looked like they all had a vendetta and they all wanted to, take it out on Ghost. So why this episode they only showed Dre walking up to truth, and then we hear the gunshot, and then we hear on the news when Dre was at the store, after he left Ghost, then he went to his girlfriend. He went to the store. Next thing you know, he got arrested. And went back to jail. But when he walked out the store, he was smiling. He was cheesing. He was cheesing so hard because he had heard on the TV inside the store that James St. Patrick was murdered. And he was cheesing so hard when he walked out that store. I was like, Ghost can't be dead. Hey, nephew, Charming Chucky, what's going on? You said, I love this episode. I just don't like that a rat Dre was killed from another rat. Thank you. That's what oh my God. That's what I said earlier. Like, Spanky, why do you think ain't nothing gonna happen to you? Now, Two-Bit, he knows what up. Two-Bit, he believes in the street code. He believes in snitches get stitches. He believes in being loyal. Spanky, on the other hand, I think Rodriguez had him shook when she kept on saying, are you sure you can handle being in here for that long? You real small. You real frail. There's some big guys up here. Can you imagine them tossing you around? They just tossing you back and forth. Just, I don't know if that got to him or the simple fact that he was like, I just don't want to be here. So if I can get out, then I'm going to do whatever it takes to get out. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. Because I'm like, hold up. Sorry about the sniffles. I still got a little cold. Excuse me. But I was like, you and Two-Bit just set Dre on fire. Y'all just set him on fire alive. He was alive. He wasn't asleep. Y'all, he was alive. And y'all just set him on fire for doing the same thing you doing. You snitching. Y'all just set this dude on fire for snitching. And you gonna snitch? Man, Two-Bit couldn't wait to pick up that phone and call Tommy. You're like, okay, I think I really know who snitched. See, the thing is, it wasn't Spank, but Two-Bit is so pissed that Spanky snitched to get out of jail because we know that it was Dre. Dre the one who told Rodriguez where the warehouse was. Dre the one who gave up the information. You know what I'm saying? And so I think Two-Bit was like, okay, you gonna go out there and you gonna snitch? Okay. Snitches get stitches, bro. We just lit this fool on fire. I would have been too scared to snitch. But anyway, Spanky, I guess he got a better chance being on the outside, than he got on the inside. So again, y'all let me know about what y'all think about that. But and thanks for subscribing, Jay Bless YT Gaming. I just got the notification that you subscribed to the Hood Table. Thank you to all our new subscribers to the Hood Table fam bam. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. And thanks to the others who are supporting the Tyus Primetime TV channel as well. Thank you so much. But yeah, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Even if Dre would have got out of town, I think Tate still would have found him like he said he was going to. So again, I go back to before all this happened in this episode, when Dre got his daughter back from Sachs or whoever was holding on to the daughter, Sachs took the daughter, but whoever was holding on to the daughter, CPS, I don't know who was holding on to the doggone daughter. And that's another question. Like, okay, see, it's some things left unanswered in here. I'm not really focused on them, but I'm just going to bring them up. But the fact that his girlfriend, Tina, remember she said Are you ever going to tell me why our daughter got taken in the first place? He was like, basically, don't worry about it. She's back. So it doesn't even matter. Like, she didn't even know why her daughter was taken. Like, I'm like, I don't get that. I don't get that part at all. Like, she was like, where were you? Where was Tina? We didn't see her looking for her daughter, caping for her daughter, trying to find her daughter. She didn't call the police. She didn't report her missing. Nothing. Like, that whole part is like baffles me right there. But anyway, it's not a major part of the show. But I just thought I'd mention it because I wanted to see if some of y'all caught that too. But anyway. So if he would have just took his daughter back, and just left. But he couldn't do that. He just couldn't leave. He just couldn't leave peacefully and go on about his business and all that kind of stuff. He had to stay around, being a rat, snitching on people, trying to get revenge, trying to do this, trying to get money, being greedy, all this kind of stuff. Like, he tried to get money from his mom. He tried to get money from Tate. He tried to get money from Tosh. He tried to get money from Tariq. He tried to get money from Ghost. Just being greedy. Just being greedy. Like, okay. Tosh was like, okay, I give you the money for the brick. The brick, it was like $20K. It was worth about $20K, but he wanted $50. Tosh was like, I ain't got it all. He was like, call Tariq, or I'm gonna tell him that Tariq killed Ray Ray, and I'm gonna tell him that Tariq is out there slanging, with ghosts. Yep, they out there. That's what they really doing out in them streets. So Tosh calls Reek. Reek comes with some of the money. Then he tells Reek, because Reek wants a gun, Reek wants a burner. So he was like, man, okay, I'll give you the rest of the money. This is all I can get right now, but I need a burner from you that's untraceable. So Dre is like, okay, if you really want this gun, it's going to cost you. You have to take me to your father and tell him that I'm blackmailing you. And so he takes them to Ghost and tells Ghost that he's blackmailing them unless he gives them some money. Ghost says, I'll give you $250K. The money keeps increasing and he's still not willing to just take the money and go out of town. Like, that's why your ass got lit up. You said Spanky has nothing to worry about. He just felt that Tommy was setting him up and he talked too fast. Plus, he was never trying to do no time. He don't care about being a real G. He want to be a free man. Thank you. He want to be a free man. But I still think something gonna happen to Spanky. I don't know, nephew Charming Chucky. I don't know. I still think something might happen to Spanky. But that was funny when he was talking to Rodriguez and he asked Rodriguez, he said, what's going to happen to 2-Bit? And she was like, well, if 2-Bit does what you're doing and snitches basically, then he can get out. But if he don't snitch, then basically what's going to happen is he going to have to ride out his time. And Spanky was like, oh, no, 2-Bit. He ain't going to snitch. He ain't going to never snitch. He going to stay in there. He ain't going to say nothing. And he was like, he's a real G. He's a real G. And Rodriguez was like, so what that makes you then? If he's a real G, then what are you, a fake G? A wannabe? A wannabe gangster? A wankster? He said, that makes me a free man. That makes me a free. He all proud to say it. That makes me a free man. That's why I think something gonna happen to Spanky. I really do. And she said, stay right there. She said, stay right there. Don't move. Stay put. Transport is on its way. Transport is on its way. I'm telling you, I think something gonna happen to Spanky. I really do. And I really like Spanky. Out of all the goons, I mean, besides, Tommy's right-hand man, BG, I really liked him, but I really like Spanky because he's funny, he's crazy, he's a comedian. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna be around much longer. I really don't. You said You said his whole family was going to be good, and now he's going to die. Exactly. Ghost was going to, and so that's the thing I believe about Ghost. When Ghost make promises like that, like if you do him a solid and he makes you a promise like that, he's good for it. His word is bond. Unlike Dre, Dre's word ain't bond. His word ain't bond at all, and that's why Tate was like, if you don't do this for me, if you don't kill Ghost, then I got your plate number. I got your new identification name. I'm going to find you. I'm going to send them after you, and I'm going to let them know this, that, and the third. And he was like, because your word ain't bond. You a liar. You a snake. You a snitch. But Spanky, I don't know. Again, like I said, I think he was scared. Like I said, I think he was scared. I think Rodriguez had him shook when she was telling him, "Oh, what might happen to him? What might happen to him in jail?" As far as them passing his little tail around, keyword tail, his little tail around. So, but as far as 2-Bit, I think 2-Bit is going to be okay. I mean, he might still be up in the jail, but I don't think he has to worry about getting killed or anything like that because he a real G. But Spanky, yeah. So now, okay. One of our main questions is answered. Dre didn't shoot Ghost. Dre didn't kill Ghost. So what do y'all think happened in truth? Do y'all think one of the other key people was in truth? Because, again, what I think is going to happen, how I think this is going to play out, and y'all let me know what y'all think. But I think the rest of the episodes is going to have like a certain individual from those key people is going to key in on them each episode. Like this one basically keyed in on Dre. I think maybe next episode might key in on Paz, maybe, or Sax. Maybe because we saw Paz when Rodriguez told Spanky to stay put and don't move because transport is on his way. Spanky sat there and he could see through the glass, the clear glass window, that Rodriguez was out there talking to Paz, which is Angela's sister. Angela, Ghost's ex-lover, girlfriend, whatever you want to call her. Her sister was out there. And I was like, well, that's kind of strange. Why is her sister out there and Spanky's in there and he's witnessing this conversation and transport is on his way and only one person showed up at Club Truth? And again, the very last episode, it made it seem like all 7 of them was walking towards Truth at the same time. So that's why I think since it just focused on Dre this episode, that each episode is going to focus on a different individual and how they played a part into Ghost's demise if he's really dead. So again, y'all let that's my, sometimes I be reaching when I do my reviews, sometimes I be reaching, but that's what I really feel in my spirit. That's what I really feel in my spirit, but I could be wrong. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. But overall, I thought it was a great episode. I was a little disappointed because we didn't find out what happened to Ghost. But, will we really even want to watch the rest of the season if they came back immediately showing Ghost dead or immediately showing who shot him or who did this and that? So, they got to play it out and they got to leave us in suspense, and they doing a good job doing it, leaving us in suspense. So I can appreciate that from the producers. I can really appreciate that. It makes us look forward to the next episode. And just like this episode, I'm going to run home. I'm going to hurry home. I'm going to make me a cocktail and get ready to come on right after the show to review it with y'all. What you say, nephew? You said, answer this. Why was Dre going back to jail? Was it because he ran or for being framed for killing the Connect or Ghost? No, it was for Jason. Excuse me. It was for Jason. Everybody believes that he killed Jason. Even the Serbians believe he killed Jason. And the Serbians, man, boy, they came in there. Okay, when they came to the warehouse, it was crazy because I was like, okay. Dre been telling his people, his goons, his squad, whatever you want to call them, that he's going to get them some product. He's going to get it from Suburbians. But then they kept asking him about it. Where's the product? When are we going to make some money? And he's like, I don't trust the Suburbians. And then next thing you know, they bust up in the warehouse and they got all their pistols aimed at everybody. And they telling his guys to put their pistols down because they don't want to die over Dre because Dre's a snake and whoop, whoop, whoop. But anyway, they have a shootout and even everybody dies except for Dre. I mean, even the new guy that he brought in, I don't remember seeing him before, but he looks familiar. That chocolate dark-skinned guy, ooh, he was cute too. At the time, I was just trying to get the watch the show, so I wasn't really like too much trying to find out where I know that dude from, but I know that dude played on other stuff. I just it didn't come to me right away. But even he got killed and he said he just got let out on good time. He just got out early on good time. Why do I find that hard to believe? Because of the fact that he's like real cool with Dre and Dre is a well-known snitch. So I'm like, good time? Yeah, your butt probably got out early too for snitching. But he should have stayed his butt in there because he was one of the main ones that got killed. He didn't last no time. He had a whole, 2 minutes on this episode, a whole 2 minutes, and then they blew his butt away. But that was crazy. But yeah, the Serbians, they after Dre. They was like, you killed our boss. So you going down. But he got shot. They shot him in the shoulder, but he survived. He survived to live another day, but then he gets burned up in jail, just set on fire. And Spanky up there telling Rodriguez, I don't know what happened to Dre. I don't know nothing about nothing. I didn't set him on fire. I didn't kill him. I don't know nothing about nothing. But yeah, they killed him for they got him for Jason. But that makes me think now that you mentioned that, nephew. That makes me think. Because the thing about it is now this is what I recall. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I recall, and I did rewind it several times, which I do when I don't quite hear stuff, but I recall them arresting Dre outside of the store with his girlfriend and his daughter watching, and they put him in a car and took him to jail, and he talked to Rodriguez, and she told him how she could get him out if he lied and if he said that he saw that he witnessed Ghost killing Silver, Terry Silver, and he lied. Oh my God. And Rodriguez, I can't stand her. She know he didn't see nothing. She know he wasn't there. She talking about so Ghost told you that he killed Silver. He was like, no, I saw him. I was there. And he was like, yeah. Ghost went to Silver's house. And Andrew was like, oh, you mean the garage? And he was like, yeah. He went to the garage. And he said, yeah, I saw it. And she said, did you see him choke him? And he was like, yeah, choke. Yeah, he got choked. He choked him. And I told him to stop. But he didn't want to stop. And then I'm like, you feeding him all the information. That's what dirty cops do. They feed all this information to somebody who really wants to get out of jail or get their time reduced. Then they snitch on somebody who didn't even do the crime. Then that person ends up rotting away in jail. Dirty cops. I can't stand Rodriguez. But anyway, that's what Dre get. That's what he got lit up. Excuse me. He got lit up in jail, set on fire alive. But as I was saying, what I recall from that scene when they arrested him the last time, I don't remember them saying what he was being arrested for. Because the first time he got arrested in this episode, I think they said it was for Jason's murder. So the second time, you might be right, nephew Tommy. They might have been arresting him for Ghost murder. I just don't recall them saying what he was under arrest for. So it could have been Ghost. It could have been. But then, like I said, they didn't show the scene. They didn't show Ghost dying. They didn't show who shot him. So when Dre tried to take off, he stole on Rodriguez because she was coming to truth to question Ghost. And he stole on her and took off. So I don't know if he was arrested for ghost murder or if he was arrested for assaulting an officer, because he did steal on Rodriguez. I don't know. You said it was the best episode in 2 seasons. I was pissed when they kidnapped the lady and let Jason kill her. I've been pissed ever since I seen that. The storyline got extremely horrible after that. I agree. It did. This is probably one of the best episodes the whole show. Like, the whole show. So if y'all missed the episode, I know there's a lot of spoilers in my reviews. I know this, but you still have to watch the show. You have to watch the whole show because we ain't talking about everything. So you still got to watch the whole show, especially before you watch the next one. So I would do that. I'll watch the show. You said she happy she got Spanky now, her new rat, right? But he gonna regret that. He gonna regret that. He went for the cheese, nephew. He went for the cheese, and he gonna get trapped in that mouse trap. I'm telling you, I don't think Spanky's safe. I don't think he's safe at all because Two-Bit is so pissed that he got out, and he knows why he got out. So he called Tommy immediately and told him, "I think he's the rat. I think he's the snitch." So, and then Tommy don't trust him. Now they told him that Dre killed his right-hand man, but he don't trust none of them. So, and Tommy told him that. When they called to get help from Tommy, he was like, "I got other things to do. I got other people that needs to be dealt with. I ain't got time for y'all and y'all shenanigans. And besides that, I don't trust y'all. And one of y'all killed my right-hand man, my boy." So, yeah, she happy she got her a new rat now. But I am looking forward to episode 12. Episode 12, which will be next Sunday it's the 12th, episode 12. Come on the 12th. Hey. So, but yeah, I'm looking forward to the new episode next week because I want to see what character they're going to focus in next on. And it has to be one of those characters that had a vendetta against Ghost, who would love to see him killed. And one of the main ones is Paz. Now that Dre is out the way, one of the main ones is Paz. Tate, oh my God. The way he was looking when he was talking to Dre and told him he wanted Dre to kill Ghost. That look in Tate's eye, I'm telling y'all, it reminds me of Old Dog. It reminds me of Old Dog when he was playing that character, Old Dog. Man, that was one of my favorite gangster movies, hood movies, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, he reminds me of Old Dog so much. When he gets hood, when he gets real hood and he gets into that street character, that street mentality on the TV show, he always reminds me of OG. That look in his eyes like, you better watch your step. You better watch your step. But anyway, y'all, that's my little old review on tonight's season 6, episode 11 of Power. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the show, and I hope you enjoyed the review. Make sure again that you like the video. So sure you help the analytics every time you watch somebody's video, especially if it's a content creator you really like. Hit the like button because it helps with the analytics with YouTube. It helps YouTube determine, if they're going to promote your videos and allow people to see it. I was about to say down their timeline. Facebook, how Facebook, they show you certain things on your timeline. It's kind of the same thing with YouTube. Your videos get recommended based on the likes, based on, how many people view the video, especially, during the lives. That really, counts a lot. So I really appreciate it. Thank you, nephew, Charming Chucky. I like that name. That's a really cool name. So yeah, with that being said, y'all, if y'all new to the channel, please subscribe. Please hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the support on this channel.